Hey YouTube, this is the Charizard Authority. Been quite a while since my last video, but I brought to you in this one. I'm going to show you some pretty cool EX cards. Before I do that, I am going to mention I have some auctions up where, well, my screen's kind of dusty in it. I think we'll go back out of full screen. This right here is that 8,000 card lot I auctioned off a month or so ago. The buyer didn't pay, so I'm auctioning it off again. It was at 99 cents. It looks like it's up to $51. Still an amazing deal if you can manage to snag it for that. For your international buyers, shipping is quite expensive because it's 2 large flat rate boxes. Postage alone is like $160 because, I mean, it weighs a lot. There are other auctions that I have up at the moment. Like I put up, here's 650 trainer cards. Some Wizards of or World Championship energies off to the right here. Got some other deck cards, like I think Evo Sodas and Lysanders are good for decks. But I also have some bulk World Championship like sets. Like you can see, these are Professor Juniper. There's 94 of those. 46 Ultra Ball, 100 Pokemon Catcher. I'm starting these out, produce 99 cents or a penny. Yeah, it looks like these are a penny. And there's other stuff like that. So I mean, if you want to go check it out, those auctions, you can. But anyways, what I was going to show you also before we get in there, if you go to RockCarolina.com, Brian, at Rock Carolina, he's actually opened up his own website, and honestly his prices are really good. You can pretty much scroll through the stuff. It's really easy to check out. Like if you want something from base, you just click base set, and then say you want an Alakazam or Blastoise. We'll say we'll go with Blastoise. You hit check availability. I mean, it pretty much tells you everything that's available for sale. What version? I mean, all 4 versions. The first edition, Shadowless, regular, and 4th print. Brian, he's probably one of the few sellers out there that not only knows how to grade his cards by condition, but he also knows, all the different versions that are out there. What you order is exactly what you're going to get. So like right here, I mean, you can see there's first edition, and it shows the 3 different conditions that he's grading by: Shadowless, regular, and 4th print. Most people don't even know what this is, but for those of us who are looking for that specific card, you can see that he clearly knows what that is if you wanted to talk with him about it. So say you wanted a played, regular, unlimited Blastoise. Just come over here and you're going to select that. You just add it to your cart. It's not a bad price either, $11.99. That's cheaper than probably what I would sell it for. What's cool is also he does have shipping discounts. It tells you how much more you need to add to your cart to get free delivery. And then if you want to know anything else about shipping or whatever, just go to the site and scroll around. It's got links for everything, shipping. Everything's very clear. I like the site, which is why I'm kind of giving this site a shout out. In fact, I tell you what, anyone who's watching this video right now, if you want to go buy some cards from him, whatever you buy from him, monetary wise, before shipping, so say you buy $50 worth of cards, you let Brian know that you came from YouTube, from this YouTube video, and then he'll send me a message back. Say you spent $50, I'll give you 10% back as store credit in my eBay store. And then once he emails me, say you spent $50, that's $5 free that you can spend in my store on whatever, and I'll pay for the shipping. You just let me know what it is, and I'll ship it out to you. Don't actually go and buy it, because then I got to worry about fees and canceling and stuff. Just let me know what it is. And I promise you, I mean, his prices are they'll probably beat my prices anytime. I know in a lot of stuff he sells it out very quickly because his prices are usually very, very competitive. Okay, so enough with the advertising. I'll put a link for this in the description. I would like to show you guys something. In fact, I got this big binder. It's nothing but ultra rares. I can't even really picture it on there, so I'm going to pull out what I want to show you guys. So I'm not showing you everything in this binder. Hopefully we can see this well enough in the background. I'm going to try and zoom out enough. Okay. So my collection from past, like the Wizard of the Coast series, consists of mainly the ultra rares. So, like for instance right here, the very first EX was Chansey. And then from Ruby and Sapphire, EX Ruby and Sapphire, there was Chansey, Electabuzz, Hitmonchan, and so forth. But what I have is, I'm going to lift this off here. It's going to be a little shaky, but I think it's going to work out a little better this way. I'll get the light off of this. Try to anyways. Okay, so what you're looking at is the first EXs that were ever made. These were pretty much the ultra rares. And I collect one of each of these. I'm going to try to sit down so this glare maybe isn't so bad. That's a little better. So the second EX series set was Sandstorm. This is where they introduced the Wailord EX with 200 HP. It was a very expensive card for a while. You can probably find it for 10, 15 bucks now. These cards are way more powerful. These were not basic Pokemon like the newer EXs. I think the newer EX is a basic Pokemon. You still had to evolve them, but they do have the 2 prize deal if you knock them out, being the opponent. For a while there, you wouldn't be able to find any EX for under $5. In which they faded out popularity since then. But if you're looking for these cards in mint condition now, it's very hard to find. You come by them. All the big name Pokemon were pretty much given an EX, including Blastoise and Charizard. The last Charizard I sent in that came from this collection is PSA 10 rated, which increased the price significantly, as PSA usually does. Now, I originally started this collection after I traded an FPO set for each one of the EXs from another guy. After I went through the cards, I found that many of them really weren't up to my par. So I bought some super mint sets from an eBay seller. They don't really sell much now, Benimon. They had master sets, and what I ended up doing was pulling out the EXs and replacing the ones that were in the other set, because they were just like straight from the pack. And then I ended up selling out the other ones as singles. Forgive me if this is a little shaky, but I figure it's better showing them like this than showing them with that glare. We're at an angle for everything. I don't really have too much of an expensive camera or anything like that. That Lugia EX is featured in one of the World Championship decks. Even that card from the World Championship deck is still worth like 30, 40 bucks. Or it was last time I sold it anyways. It may have come down since then. There's one of the Delta species EXs. I don't know if you can tell, but the border is actually does not have the swirls or the bubbles in the hollow around the edges. Same thing with the Dragonite and Altaria Delta species. Something that they did with the hollows. They changed up the pattern for it, and they did it as well for the ultra rare EXs. That Salamence EX was quite popular. I believe that Claydol was banned. Maybe I'm thinking of a different Claydol. There's Power Keepers, the very last of the 16 EX series sets. Now I also have in my collection the other variants, which are from the Pop series, both the hollow and the non-hollow versions. Also included are the Nintendo Black Star Promo EX cards. And the very last one is the Rayquaza EX, or Rayquaza. So there's lots and lots of EX cards right there that were just shown. Hope you enjoyed the video. I do have the same kind of deal for the Level X's, the Legends, the Gold Stars, all those. And I'll be showing those in upcoming videos as soon as I make some more time. I appreciate all the subscribers, and I hope you guys check out RockCarolina in the description below. All you have to do is click on the link. Thanks.